In this video, you are going to see what a day in the life of working at a pizzeria looks like. But today is not just any day. No. Today is Gasparilla 2022. But before we get into it, it would mean the world to me if you could give us a like and think about subscribing. It really supports me and Santoro's Pizzeria. Okay, now back to the video. So normally I like to go through the back of the restaurant to start my shift, but since this is our first YouTube video, I wanted to show you the front of the store. And thank goodness I did, because the girls forgot to change the close sign to open. As you can see, it's still morning time, and most of our business is done during lunch and dinner because we're a pizzeria, so it's not super busy. Don't worry about how everyone is dressed like a pirate. I'll explain that in a sec. Okay, so this is one of my employees, Dan. Dan is oiling up the dough tins so that when we pull the dough out of the tins to make a pizza, it doesn't stick to the pan. This is honestly a really tedious job, as you have to individually oil each and every tin, but there's no way around it, and it's an essential part of the pizza making process, so we take pride in it. Alright, now the question you've all been waiting for. Why is everybody dressed like a pirate, and what even is Gasparilla? So in order to explain all of this, I'm going to need to get myself a little water, as you can see here, and also tell you a few things about the pizzeria. Santoro's Pizzeria, aka my pizzeria, is located in Tampa, Florida. If you're not from Tampa or haven't heard of Gaspy before, buckle up because it's the most Florida thing you're ever going to hear. Legend has it that there was this pirate in the 17th and 18th century called Jose Gaspar who terrorized the waters of Florida. Him and his crew were feared so much that people started calling him Gasparilla and avoiding him at all costs. In 1821, he was about to hang up the cleats and retire, just like Tom Brady retired today, but apparently didn't retire, but maybe still will retire after February 4th when he gets all of his money, but who knows. Anyway, Gaspar was about to retire, and then he was like, let me just take one more ship. Well, unfortunately, that last ship that he wanted to get was a disguised U.S. Navy ship that absolutely destroyed Gaspar and his crew, and that boy died. So in 1904, like 80 years later, for whatever reason, this story got to Tampa city officials, and they liked it so much that they decided to celebrate the victory of Gaspar with a citywide celebration, and thus Gasparilla was formed. Today, it's just an excuse for the entire city to get extremely intoxicated while dressed up as pirates and have a big parade. It's actually really fun, but by the end of the day, it always gets kind of out of hand, and because last year was canceled because of COVID, they're expecting this year, 2022, to be the biggest Gasparilla ever. Now, there is one part of Gasparilla that nobody ever talks about, and that is apparently the owner of some random grocery store in 1904 just made the entire story up to try and boost sales, but you didn't hear that from me. Okay, bye.